Christopher says, how easy or hard do you find your work-life balance as a freelancer, but also a fan? And is it easy to take a break when it's also your passion? Um, yeah, I think, cricket in general is obviously just such a major part of my life. Last night I took my kid to cricket training and was watching on the Sky Go app the Chennai game as well. So, look, it's a big part of it. I don't think the work-life balance is any different. Look, I work a lot, and I don't think there's any field that I would have liked to have worked in that I wouldn't have liked to work a lot. So, in my old job, on my old jobs back in the old days, I spent most of my time calling in sick. I'm almost never sick from this job unless I physically can't sit at the keyboard and do what I need to do. So I think any job that I was going to get in that way, whether it would be writing novels or writing screenplays or making films or, commentating, any of those things, I would always probably take more work. So there would always be that balance there. What I try and do probably is I probably have less recreational time than most people of my age and my kind of job, which is a choice I've made to try and build 99.94 and my cricket network before that and the YouTube and all these different things. That wasn't necessarily the case at Cricinfo, but my workday is probably split up into 2 or 3 chunks, and a lot of that is around my children and my wife, and that's fine. That works for us. I see my children a lot more probably than a normal dad who works in a city, or in a job that has to go in the morning and come back late in the afternoon or late in the evening. But yeah, it's tough, and also just there's a certain point where when the T20 when the IPL game finished yesterday and the fair break game came on, because it was fair break, it was an easy I can put this on. I want to see what this is like, and we'll watch some of this. But had it been, another franchise tournament, I probably would have been like, I don't need to see this. And I think that there was a young writer recently who wants to follow a similar sort of career path to me. He's already very successful, but he wants to sort of move it to be a little bit more. He wants to kind of move what he's doing and make it a little bit more global. And and I was saying to him that the thing for doing what we do, and I think I taught myself a lot of this, but I've also followed Zach Lowe a lot, the NBA writer, just to fine tune it. I think I was already doing a lot of the stuff that he was doing, but you kind of have to follow narratives at a certain point. Sometimes teams aren't going to be as important, and sometimes teams are going to be really important. So you have to know when New Zealand's important and ramp up, and you have to know enough about them that you're not starting from zero at all the time. That doesn't mean I need to watch every game. And I think that's something I've worked out around 2015, that there's so much cricket. And before I was trying to watch every single ball of every single game. Now I'm a lot smarter of what I do and what I don't do. And that's a lot of that's just becoming a better professional as much as anything else.